going on, guys? JD at JD's Custom Buggies. Video number 9 on the Baja Dune. Give you a little update. Yesterday morning was Sunday. Today's Monday. So Sunday morning we got some more clear coat and I put more clear on it. So I wasn't able to really touch or handle it. So I did some other stuff to keep me busy while it was drying. And around 11:30 yesterday morning started assembling. So far at this point, we got the front end on, the steering, front brakes, front brake lines, master cylinder, seat. It's pretty much together. And walk through and show you what we got done so far. What's left at this point is I gotta get an axle on it and fire up the motor. Once the motor's fired up and I'm happy with it, then I'm gonna go ahead and put the motor in, then I'll start wiring it. So we're not far off. Maybe by tomorrow night. By tonight, it should be on the ground without jack stands, and then basically, hopefully tomorrow, wired and fired, and then hopefully that's it. Test drive. So I'll give you a look. I'm totally digging it. I'll be honest with you. It's cool. So I'm gonna give you a look on that, and then right after I'm gonna do another video. We'll do a video on the 321 is here. Dave was working on that here in the shop yesterday while I was working on his fiance's, and so we never did do a final video on the 321. So we'll give you even though it's got a year on it, a championship on it, and some good hours. We'll just give you a quick walk around, because I don't think I have a video of it with the final paint job and everything like that. So just give you a walk around, a little reminder, and then we can have closure on that. So I'm turn the camera around and show you what we got done so far in the number 17. And yeah, I mean, I love looking at it, and we got some sunlight coming through the skylights now, so you can kind of get some the paint job. You can see the contrast in the paint and whatnot. So without further ado. So, I'm trying to hit at some different angles, and you can see, you know, where it was black and pops back in, and kind of neat. So, as I said, and yes, anybody who's gonna make comments, camber needs to be readjusted and everything. It's not towed, it's not cambered. So there's some adjustments that need to be done. But that being said, we got our A-arms on, and our steering rack and our tie rods. Everything's to work really well. Everything's nice and tight. No slop. So really happy with that. Did run into a hiccup. Apparently I ordered a bunch of U-joints for steering shafts that were the wrong size. And we talk about the 5/8 and whatnot. Well, I didn't notice. I opened up the box. I welded the thing on. It says on the box 5/8, but apparently they sent me 3/4 instead. So at this point, I don't know. I've had them for a couple weeks, so at this point, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to reorder the U-joints I need from somewhere else. So in a pinch, I did have a Dog U-joint, or bottom part of the shaft, so that's what I ended up throwing on there, and worked in a pinch, thank goodness. So, as we were talking about in one of the other videos about the steering shafts and whatnot, as you can see, Dog will fit. So, couple things that are different, but not super, important or whatnot. Trying a couple different things out. First off, this is new to us. It's not even on a website yet. But we got some EBC brake line. One of my vendors, I have a couple of different vendors that carry scooter parts and whatnot. And what I do is I just try and order and put on the website for anybody who might just be building or doing something different. So if you look on the website, all the brake line are listed by inches. But these were actually, I believe they were brake lines from a Honda Grom. So they were 32.5 inches. Gave me enough I had some 24-inch brake line. I thought it would be too short, only because when we're turning, as you can see, brake line needs to kind of go with everything. So that seemed to be like the best fitting brake line that I had, and they were even. So that seemed to work, and EBC makes a great quality product. I use EBC brake pads on a lot of my machines. So I don't think we'll have a problem there. I actually have some Hoka steel braided brake line, performance brake line on the back of my Urf, and I do have to say that it might be the best feeling brakes I've ever had. Probably has something to do with the fluctuation in the line. Obviously a cheaper brake line won't hold the pressure maybe quite as well as a better quality line. So I can lock up the wheels on the Urf Dog. I mean on pavement, on dirt. Dangerously lock them up, then I'm afraid it's going to break a chain. So hopefully we'll see some good front brake out of this. I took off the stock tee and changed it for just an aluminum tee there that seems to look pretty good. We carry these two. I don't know if they're on the brake line yet or on the website yet, but this is one of the items that we carry in the store, and it's basically a universal brake tee there for ATVs, or in our case, a buggy. So basically suits the same purpose as the stock ugly one did. We have one of our JD custom buggy slide rod kits here. It's not hooked up. As you can see, it's just kind of bolted up. But once again, I'll see if I can get the camera back a little bit. Sorry for the bad video work. But you can see the slide rod cable there. And then this is the cable, for the cable adjustment. But we don't have a carb on right now, so that's all loose. It's ready to go when we need to do that. Still have to tuck in some brake line. Ended up using, I don't even know what the stock brake line, I just want to ditch all the old brake stuff, so I don't even know what the stock length of the brake line is that goes from the T to the master cylinder originally, but I had some, that was 57 inches long, so I ended up using that. It's probably a little long, longer than I needed, but I didn't have anything that I thought would be long enough. I think the next size down was 40, and I didn't think 40 would make it after taking a tape measure to it. Brake rod is in, our new brake rod that we made here. Had to re-drill one of the mounts for the seat and just cock it over a little bit, because when you step on it, it tends to want to go a little bit to the left, right where our bolt was, and that was messing up our bolt. So what's nice is it kind of misses that bolt perfectly, and now it misses that bolt perfectly. So that worked out really well. I did weld some extra. I told you I might do something to make this stiffer. So I welded a piece of a 1/4 inch flat that I had laying around, and that makes the pedal a lot stiffer. I don't have to worry about that pedal flexing or anything. So razor seats in. Dave's fiance Kim was going to attempt to use some sort of dye, fabric dye, but I don't know what they got or what they tried, but it didn't work. It basically wiped right off, so it's still orange. I know they want to change the color of it. Swing arm is on, shocks are mounted, and we're good to go there. So she's coming right along, looking really good. There's a 321. We'll get to that in a few. And I'm going to attempt to not trip and back up, just to kind of give you a look. Alright, so I'm going to go get changed, get to work. I'm looking to have all 4 tires on the ground tonight. That'd be awesome. And take some pressure off. So, till the next video, hopefully we'll have a roller. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, subscribed. If you need parts, go to gotbuggies.com. Until the next video, JD out.